Good morning, good citizens of the world. How are you? Let's take a second to have a mental health check-in. Like, how are you? How are you feeling? I hope it's good. If it's not good, evaluate why you're feeling the way you're feeling and take steps to feel better. I hope everything is good. Everything is phenomenal. Drop a comment below. Let me know how you're feeling. So, I'm fresh out of sleep right now. Well, let me rewind. For the last couple of weeks, I've been off keto, low carb. I've just kind of been just out here in these streets. I've just had so much going on over the past couple of weeks that I haven't really been focusing on my diet. But today I was like, I'm going to get back into it. Woke up this morning, like first thing on my mind is like, what's for dinner? And while I've been off keto, like one of my like favorite meal obsessions or favorite places to go eat was Panera Bread. One of my favorite things to pick up was their Cheddar Broccoli Soup. Y'all know it's good. Y'all know the vibes. So I was like, let me try to make a cheddar broccoli soup, but make it keto friendly. So I found a recipe. I'm kind of tweaking it. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing. I've never made cheddar broccoli soup before, so I hope it comes out good. But I'm just taking you guys along with me through the process of me making mine. If I can make it at home, not only can I save some money, but I can have it as often as I want to and still remain consistent on keto. So I'm about to get up and head into the kitchen and go ahead and make it. Kind of want it to already be done for dinner tonight. So when it's time to eat, then it's just time to eat. You know what I mean? All right, so I have everything laid out here. Basically, I have some onion, some heavy whipping cream for the base. Then I have some chicken broth. Of course, my minced garlic. You can use fresh garlic, but I use minced garlic because I'm just not trying to be in here mincing garlic myself. Also need some butter, some cream cheese. This is the Philadelphia cream cheese. Also, matchstick or shredded carrots. And then I have salt, pepper, garlic powder. Of course, the celery, and then the star of the show, which is I have a ton of broccoli. This is like 4 heads of broccoli, and then I also have some extra sharp cheddar. And I discovered this trick, right? So if you put a wet paper towel down under your cutting board, then it allows it to be able to stay in place while you're chopping things. Let's see if this actually works. Let me get my cutting board out and place it right here. Yep, it is stuck in place. I like that. Tell you cutting that broccoli up was a tedious process. I feel like that's more than enough, but I like for my cheddar broccoli soup to have a lot of broccoli in it. I've added about 2 tablespoons of butter into my pot, so I'm gonna melt that down. I probably should have only added a tablespoon, but hey, like that extra tablespoon is gonna make it extra good, so we just gonna go for that. This is about a half of an onion, by the way. Adding the onions here. It's gonna be really good. And I'm gonna add in about a tablespoon of garlic, maybe a little bit more. We like garlic. Alright, so now that the onions and garlic has cooked down a little bit, I'm gonna add in my celery. I'm going to add in the broccoli. Stir it up just a little bit. Then I'm going to add in the entire 32 ounces of chicken stock, which is 4 cups. And whenever I cook, I like to add in seasoning throughout the entire process, just so like every step has a little extra seasoning. What I'm going to add in right now, before I cover it and let this boil, is a little bit of salt. I'm gonna add in some pepper. Generous amount of pepper. I like to use a lot of pepper. And we're gonna add in just a little bit of garlic powder. Alright, so while I clean up, I'm gonna cover this, let it get to a boil. My pot lid don't ever want to go into the pot the right way, but I'm gonna let this come to a boil, and then we'll be back to adding our other ingredients. But I gotta clear off these counters because I don't like clutter when I'm cooking. Y'all, I can't believe I almost forgot to put in my matchstick carrots. So I'm about to measure out about 2 cups. I already put 1 in there. 2 cups of the matchstick carrots here. And carrots aren't necessarily keto friendly. But again, you're not eating a full serving all at once. You're having it in a soup, so it will be fine for the keto police. But if you don't want to include it in your soup, you do not have to. I'm adding it into mine because I like the carrots in my soup. So I'm gonna let it boil a little bit longer since I forgot to put the carrots in there before. But that's what it's looking like so far. This is gonna be really good, I feel like. All right, so has a nice little boil right now. This is not letting me be great. How do y'all do these videos and record and not have steam? Because my camera is literally suffering right now. But all right, so now that that's came to a boil, and so we're gonna add in 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. Since this is already 16 ounces, which is 2 cups, I'm just gonna pour the entire container into my soup. Pour that on in there. What we're gonna also add in is some cream cheese. Now again, this is Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm only adding in about 3 ounces. We're gonna stir that down so that the cream cheese melts and incorporates into the soup. We're gonna go ahead and add the star of the show, which is the extra sharp cheddar. Now, the recipes that I read was like, just add 2 cups. And I feel like this bag is, servings per bag, it's about 2 cups in a bag. I'm gonna add a little bit more than 2 cups because I like a lot of cheese. I want my soup to be nice and cheesy. So I'm just adding the cheese in there little by little. And let it melt down some. Now at this point, like I said, throughout each part of the cooking process, whenever I cook anything, I like to add seasonings throughout. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more salt, a whole lot of pepper, and just a little bit of garlic powder. And we're gonna also add in some paprika for color. Start that on in. And you can see that the cheese is starting to melt down in it because the color's changing just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of this cheese. And then we're gonna get into our second bag. So 2 cups have been added already. I'm adding some more. I'll probably use both bags. We're gonna stir that in until that incorporates and just repeat the process. And at this point, you kind of want to taste it just to see if you're missing anything, need to add anything else. So let's go ahead and get a taste. It needs more cheese though. But yeah, that is good. That is good. Wow. And it's thickening up like really nicely from the heavy cream. So it's gonna make it like super creamy. Y'all, this smells so good. Like, and I'm not even just biased on this. Like, it really smells good. All right. So now that it's seasoned how I like it, and all the cheese is melted down, I'm just gonna let this cook down for maybe about 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna put it on medium-low heat and just kind of let it simmer. And I'll be back when it's done. All right, so it's all done. So now it's time for the final taste test. I am so excited just because it is my first time making this. Like I said, I hope it's good because I just want something extra to add to my keto recipe bank. So anyway, let's try it. This is good. This is really good. I'm inclined to say this is a little bit better than Panera breads. It's super cheesy, has a really cheesy flavor. The broccoli is good. The carrots add like a little touch. It's seasoned well throughout. Oh my God, this is so good. Definitely a fall staple, like, whew. So the time has come for the true taste test, because he's the food, what's the word, connoisseur. He's the flavor connoisseur.
I've been looking forward to this.
Yes.
Finally off work, and I'm expecting this to help me wash all that away.
Yes.
So
I feel like you'll enjoy it.
I feel like I'm gonna enjoy it too. And here we are. Oh my God. You did that. You did that. That's really good.
Yeah.
Is this your first time making this?
Yeah.
You did really good.
I was freestyling. But
As
yeah.
black people do.
Yes, I'm glad you enjoy.
Very good.
So, you guys, it's Chevalier approved. So that means it's good.
Period.
I'm gonna leave the recipe in the description box below, and so you can try it out. And you know, you just kind of tweak it. Like I said, I always, whenever I'm following the recipe, I always kind of add my own little spin to it. So make it yours, but let me know if you make it. Like, share it with me, maybe tag me on Instagram. You'll find a link to my Instagram in the description box below. So share it with me if you decide to try it out. This is really good. I'm about to go eat. I hope you guys liked it. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. While you're at it, scroll on down the page a little bit more, find the subscribe button, click subscribe. And while you're at it, there's a bell icon right beside the subscribe button. Click that. That way you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And also, check out the description box. Again, you'll find all of the details, the ingredients, the steps to create your own keto cheddar broccoli soup down in the description box. And there you'll also find links to all of my social media, so you can follow me everywhere that I'm at. Again, I'm really excited about this recipe because in order to stay consistent on keto, I need to eat good. And when I eat good, I have less cravings. So I'm excited about this. Anyway, until next time, I'm out, you guys. Bye.